Hello Gooners! Welcome back to the Goon Chair. This is a different type of video because I'm gonna be playing a video game. It is called Ace Attorney, the trilogy. This is the remastered version, I think. But yeah, let's just get started already. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa, what? Oh wow. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. What the? Boy, am I nervous. Boyfriend? I'm nervous. Right. Whoa. Oh, hi, Chief. Phew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right out of the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean, you know the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. Oh yeah. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything. It's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Ah! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. What? Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. But it's not him. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Okay, so this is the girl from the beginning. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Whoa. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Nervous.
I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerve. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The defendant, Larry Butts. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover through cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely... Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just touch the court record button to check it any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Okay, mommy. Cindy. Oh, Mia Fey. Oh, here it is. The victim, Cindy Stone. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... Tell me that. Cause of death. Loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Okay. Statue in the shape of the thinker. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the court record button. Okay. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. What the hell, boy? Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Romeo and Juliet? Didn't they die or something? Didn't they all die? That's what I said. I wasn't up. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dump. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it. Lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Okay. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Whoa. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gift. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Stop it for answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you? Or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, you went. What do I do? Be honest with me, but I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butt. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, I didn't see her. Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can't prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sahwit to the stand. What the hell? Mr. Sahwit, is that how you say it? Mr. Sahwit? You sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sahwit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony, witness accounts. Okay, so, do I gotta pay attention? I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed. What? I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Okay, I have to remember that. 1 p.m. 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. 1 p.m. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, while I was on the phone in the victim's apartment working, Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't folks supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Savitt used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Oh my God. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness' face. Okay. Open the court record with the court record button. Then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Alright. Cross-examination. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open. Thinking strange, I went inside the apartment. They don't saw a line there. No, not moving that. Okay. I got the phone in the apartment into a nearby park. What am I supposed to do? Solve it. Must be a contradiction here somewhere. Examine the court record with the court record. If something strikes you as being suspicious, then find the evidence, introduce his testimony, and present it to the court. Alright. Oh. Wait, what do I have to do? Okay. Hold it. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. Contradict him. Alright, present. The time of death was 4 p.m. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I found that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I found that hard to believe. Mr. Savitt, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and the whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Witness testimony. Alright. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Dude, stop capping. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Okay. Cross-examination. Okay, what am I supposed to do? It was probably coming from television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. Can I do something with this? Hold it. A video? Oh! How can the TV be on when the whole building was out of power? You know, they had a blackout. The building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. True. Right. I think the problem lies someplace else. We agree that you heard the time at the scene then. Wait, no, bruh. No. I don't think there's anything suspicious. Wait, the blackout. Wait, how do I do this? Can I do this? From noon to 6 p.m. Objection. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Yes! I got it right. Oh my god. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sarwit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Bro, just stop lying, boy. Why do I keep saying boy? Mr. Sarwit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sarwit. Let's hear the testimony once more, please. Witness testimony. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Bro, how many times are you gonna lie? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. What? You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Cross-examination. This game is so fun. The story is actually pretty funny. I didn't hear it the time I saw it. Can I check my evidence? Table clock in the apartment wasn't there. Yeah, the murder weapon. Killer used it to hit. No, the murder weapon is a statue, right? Can I present? Statue, yeah. Is that a clock? Objection. Wait, just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sarwit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. What? No way. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. Is that true? Well, Mr. Wright, It appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes, I do. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered out the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Ooh. Why am I so good in this? I'm so good at this game. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Dun dun, Mr. Sawit. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. I don't know how to say that. Baseless? Just look at the witness' face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard. No, I mean, I saw. What? Whoa, what? Shut up! I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death. Bro, you were wearing a toupee all this time? Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor? You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? I can just tilt the head. The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep! I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ooh! Damn, boy. Oh my god, why do I keep saying boy? You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sahwit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime! I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Wait, is there no more evidence? Not so fast, Mr. Sahwit. Mia with the clutch. Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I'd say yes. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. I'm gonna mess this. Oh, because she went to Paris. You know, Paris, time difference. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Prove enough for you, Mr. Sahwit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? What the hell? Whoa, what? Order, I say. Order, I say. What the hell just happened? Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. We did it. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Woo! So that's it. It turns out that Frank Sahwit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sahwit let himself in to do his dirty work. Ooh. What the hell is on his forehead? What the hell is that? While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sahwit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Oh. Phew, I still can't believe he won. Right. Good job in there. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. You fight your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. What? Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I can't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. Oh. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for judging you. Okay guys, yeah, don't judge a book by its cover. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't I think you wanna just cry? Larry, are you sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in your own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? Don't you have something to show your friend? I have something? Something that proves how she felt about him? What do I have? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just a chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Why are you staring at me like that?